far. Alright everybody, an unscripted video. Hey everybody, this is kind of a different video today. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kelly, but you can call me Unscripted Kel today. Let's get into this. Very first unscripted video for the channel. That's nervous, but it's because this song just dropped like 2 days ago or 3 days ago. Meg Thee Stallion put out a single. It is her first single, not under a label. It is very different than her most recent sound. I wanted to talk about it. The song's really emotional. It reminds me a lot of her song Anxiety. So this song kind of is like if Anxiety had a sister named Depression, then yeah, that would be the title of it. I really do appreciate artists that can be transparent, that can be raw, that can show parts of themselves to the world. And this piece isn't really a rap single of any sort. Like, from a marketing standpoint, if someone came to me and was like, this is the single I'm gonna release off of my album, I would be like, do you have anything more fun? But I know that she did just do bongos with Cardi B, so this is not a song that I personally can put on repeat with the words on. Instrumentally, I could definitely get into it, which is what I actually want to talk about. I can't go into the lyrics, I can't interpret them. I honestly can't really listen to them that much without getting kind of sad. So the outro to the song is this. Okay, let me play it and then I'll sync it up. So the outro has this like really intense Okay, so the first time I listened to the song, I actually was watching the video because obviously, like, why would I listen to the song without watching that video? I feel like I got a lot more of the storytelling through the video. I think it was a really good, well produced, very straight to the point, a very clear storytelling in the video. So I really liked that. The instrumental section was very standoutish to me because there was like the movements were very different. The movements were very quick, they were very fast, they were very abrupt, but they didn't feel sharp in a tactile, like, stabbing way. I don't know anything about dance either. I just talk. With those visuals in my head, it was actually really helpful when I listened to the track. And the outro was the part that I was like, strings on this. Downloaded into GarageBand. For added pressure, I've now started a timer to this. I don't know what the time goal is, but I've started a timer now. Okay, first thing I noticed, first four measures, instrumentation. Obviously, that's like the first thing everyone notices in any piece. It's like, why did they pick these instruments? What are these instruments doing? The thing that is very clear as a very clear production choice in this phrase is the dead space, the dead air. It's uncomfortable. I think that was meant to mimic being prey. This is more stuff that I got from the video. The fact that there's just dead sound, very little resonance, very little reverb. It's meant to be a little bit more jarring, to be uneasy, unsettling. Okay, two things. I think I'm gonna add quarter notes. Quarter notes in a different part. Translate that to strings. We're gonna put that voice into. So we're gonna put that voice in the cello for now. The bum bum, bum bum, eighth notes, and then we're gonna give the bass quarter notes to keep the momentum. I like momentum. The uneasiness is very unsettling for me, but I can't handle it. Okay, let's do that. Oh, that's so musical theater. Immediately, this is Sweeney Todd. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. Okay, it is indeed cheesy, but we're keeping it because we're gonna do one phrase without the quarter notes, and then we're gonna imagine that whoever's playing this is a really good bass player and is playing it really nice and off the string, so it doesn't sound like trudging, but it sounds more ominous. Yeah. So the next part, let me listen to it. So I listened to it in my headphones. I realized we forgot the ha, ha. What is that? Is that another G? Yeah. So we forgot that G. It's all just G's. I'm gonna go put those in really quick. Violin 2 probably. I don't know if it's how I listen to music or how my ears are, because this is the first thing I've done since I've woken up, which explains how I look. I cannot move on. I keep missing things in the first four measures. I have to get the electric guitar. I have to get the electric guitar part in there. First violin though, yeah. Yeah. I have to remember not to like look like a hunchback when I'm over on this screen. I think with the top part it sounds better, and then it actually makes the quarter notes I sounded tie in. I think in the recording it's a little asynchronous with the rest of the beats. I don't know if they all enter the same time. But so it feels square, but you'll get the point. I like it so far. Now we can move on, I think. We'll do one more check to make sure I didn't miss anything crucial, and then we'll move on. All right, kids, we're clear to move on. Let's listen to the next section. Okay, so then this thing happened. So I think I'm not putting that in the violas. I don't like violas enough. I'm gonna put that somewhere in the violins. Okay, so I put both of the violin parts together on the first violin line. I might have to switch that. In my head, those G's are really fast pulled, like low notes, and then the half notes are more of an accelerated up bow. This is a speed notation, so I'm not putting all that into the music, but just so you guys know that there's a vision behind this. Continuing in my speed notation. I added that in the second violins. And I keep going back and forth about this bass. I'm taking the bass quarter notes out because they're too wide. The notes are too low, so it sounds like they're lagging. I'm gonna bring them back. I love quarter notes. I always keep my quarter notes. I just gotta figure out when. Violas, never say I didn't give you anything. I gave you the little part, this thing. An octave lower. How gracious. How gracious. Let's hear it now. Okay, I'm gonna make some tweaks. I think I'm going to hold out that eighth note at the end of that phrase a little bit so there's not as much dead space, even though I've discussed that that's probably what was intended. And for this whole quarter note bassline thing, I like it the last four beats of the phrase, and not the first two, because it makes you feel like you're going into something and then it doesn't. So it gives this really unbalanced momentum, but I think that will be my replacement for the uneasiness in the silence. So let's see if I can connect this a little bit more. Okay, so see, that's not bad. It's only a little bit left. Easily, that can go to the first violins. And bring those things down into second, and yeah, let's see. Okay, we did it. We did the ending. That was fun. It took me, forgot I set this timer. Took me less than an hour. It's not bad. The timer was really so I wouldn't get distracted and try new things, because if there's no time, if there's no deadline, you will work on a piece of music forever. Okay, so this is the bittersweet part of my speed arrangements, I guess, is that I have to do them fast, which means I'm done with this for now. I can't, and I might come back to this. You guys tell me some ideas. I think putting chords under this and basically doubling, tripling everything in all the voices would be a really, really cool way to end this, and it needs drums. I just know nothing about drums. I think it could be a cool arrangement. But thanks guys for watching me do this randomly at 8:48 in the morning on a Sunday. Appreciate you. And I did this unscripted video because my brain told me that it was not gonna be the end of the world. So I hope that you are telling your brain doing scary things in the morning is not the end of the world. Bye.